Let you please understand, if you're working as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, goods and service tax, good or simple tax, or a gabbussing tax. If you're not complying with the provisions and norms of the service tax, I mean goods and service tax, then it becomes a gabbussing tax for you. If you are regularly complying with the goods and service tax, their norms, your returns, timely payment of tax, then it becomes a good and simple tax for you. With this, that I'm trying to notify one of the important notifications with respect to input tax credit. In a goods and service tax, there are two transactions. In a first transactions, where you are levy the tax, you are charging tax while you are raising the sales invoice to your customer, where you would have the outward tax liability. In this case, where you have to pay the tax to the government, you have to file the GSTR1, report the numbers, so that your customer as a recipient can be able to take the tax benefit once you are filing the GSTR1 and paying the tax to the government. In a similar way, your supplier or from whom you are buying the goods or taking the services is providing the invoices to you. Similarly, that supplier is required to file the GSTR1 and paying the tax to the GSTR3B, so that you as a recipient can be able to take the input tax benefit. Now, questions here is that when your supplier has filed the return, pay the tax, and you have not get the input tax benefit through the GSTR 2A or 2B, what would be happen at that point of time? Whether you will avail the input tax benefit basis of what you have recorded in your books, or would you ask to your supplier to check whether they have paid the tax or filed their returns timely, or you will do no problem GSTR 2A or 2B, it is coming in GSTR 2A under purchase register, but in 2B the amount is nil, and you are availing the input tax benefit basis of that document or register. This is very important to understand, my dear friend, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, particularly for the small and medium entrepreneur, where the business owner working as a solo entrepreneurship, where you do not have a tax expert team. You have to understand this very carefully, that you are availing the input tax benefit basis of what you have recorded in your books of account will kill your business over the period of the time. You cannot take or avail the input tax benefit basis of what you have recorded in your books. Doesn't matter what numbers, what amount you have recorded. Now, government has created the restrictions with effect from 1st January 2022 through the GSTR 2B, that any input which is not reflecting in GSTR 2B cannot be able to avail. And if a recipient is availing those inputs which are not coming in GSTR 2B, it means those recipients are not paying the tax or reducing the tax by availing the input tax credit wrongly. Those taxpayer, entrepreneur, and the business owner is alarming to the government. Yeah, government is alarming to those taxpayer that very soon you will receive a notice for over availing of input tax credit. This is how the important point and understanding here is that if you are availing the input tax credit basis of your recorded number, it means you are completely allowing to your business to kill over the period of the time, because when you will start to receive the notices, you will be responding to the notices only. And it's not a very easy deal in GST because the way the auto populations and the automations and with the help of digitalizations, the government has created the system. You cannot defeat to the system. You have to come within the ambit of the system, that how functions is working, and you have to apply in your system as well. So make sure while you are applying or availing the input tax credit, you have to respect to these notifications what government has issued and applying from 1st January 2022. You have to ask to your supplier. You have many more options to act with your supplier, even hold the payment, not to do the business, whatever you have to do that. But don't avail the input tax benefit which are not reflecting in your GSTR 2B. Once you are starting to do this practice, this become a easy process for your business, and you would be able to file your healthy returns that would help you to run your business, to increase your business. Because once you are finding the opportunities in GST, when you are not doing the right compliance in GST, it means you are allowing to your entrepreneur and the business owner to kill their business. Because once notice on notices will become to avail the more input tax credit, that it means it is not giving you the healthy practice for your business. Make sure that you will respect to the notifications what government has issued, and you will avail the input tax credit to the extent what input is available in GSTR 2B, and you will file the return. Whatever you would have the dispute with the supplier, make sure that you will go and clear with your supplier, find out those input and avail once it is available in GSTR 2B. That would help you to increase the compliance in your GST. That would help you to find the right amount of GST compliance, and finally it would turn to help your business, because you are compliance with the GST, you are not issuing more notices, you are not disqualifying with the compliances what is GST need for. That is more helping to your business as well. Make sure that you will do for your business and increase the productivity and sustainability of your business as a whole. This is Sanjay signing out. Until we meet again, thank you very much.